everyone. So,
Hello, and welcome to Wednesdays. It looks like I've been abandoned, doesn't it?
You haven't been abandoned.
Yeah, you haven't been. Look who's with us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owen. Alison. Hello, everyone. Dan's off. He's got a bad eye. Cam's had the afternoon off. So it's one of those days where Owen's on the computers and Alison is under the
juggling
camera.
everything. Everything's up in the air at the moment.
So we couldn't find this little bit of cable that we needed to have the two mics. So hopefully you can hear us well enough. But what I'll do is
the mic is you. So if I was
on the shoulder. So if I'm going really close, we're going to be very compact today. But if it is it mic? I hope the microphones are on. Are we on? Are we live?
Yes, that's working. I can see that.
Let me get all of you.
Have a little look. Let's see where we go.
So thank you for joining us. It's your first time joining us. We do this every Wednesday at 4 p.m. live from Tonic HQ. So you get to see sort of inside the company. We work for Tonic Studios, don't we?
We do.
We work for Tonic Studios. So yeah, this is what we do, and we tell you about something that we're excited about, a launch, something cool.
Wednesdays has become bargain day, isn't it?
It's a bargain day now. It's like there's no room for by the time we get through these, often a lot of them are gone. So
that's right.
We're trying to.
Have you caught Jodie today?
Yeah.
Have you caught her with the candy tower?
Yeah.
Oh my word, they are divine. Absolutely divine. I've never seen anything like it out there in a dye form.
They are. Well, I've sort of seen. I couldn't remember where I'd seen windmills and lighthouses done, but it wasn't with these boxes. But
no.
I think people were trying to make them, but out of other bits and pieces. But these, you almost do them straight away, and you get like your little candy drawbridge.
That's right.
It's mad. It's really, really good.
They're gorgeous. So absolutely gorgeous.
Really good. But yeah. So you can check that out. There's Jodie would have just finished another show. I think she had one at 3. So the next show, the last show of the day, the final chance show, I think they call it. That's one at 8 p.m. So you can catch that with Jodie. But yeah, at Tonic Studios HQ, we've had another Wednesdie, which is some big discounts on some recent dyes, some older dyes, and a big mystery dye bundle, which is over £100 worth, and you get it for 25 quid. So, and in the US, you get over $100 and it's for $30. So you get the equivalent value. It's all there.
And there are some amazing bargains to be had in those bags as well.
There really are some cool things.
I know people were sharing what they had in their bags on Facebook last week, and they were all really pleased as well.
When people first, when we were first talking about like the mystery bundles, because one of the guys upstairs had the idea, and they said, they're quite popular, these like mystery, things now. And I was like, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Just having like the value and the surprise of all that. But I can really see why everyone is getting, because it is a nice surprise that you're having it, and because they're like a lot of them, they're a mix of dyes and styles. It really gets your collection flowing. Right?
It does.
So what we'll do is we'll go through them because we'll need someone to be on the cameras and doing all the mics, right? It's going to be hard.
It is going to be hard.
It's hard. No, what I'll do is I'll move it to the near camera. I'll talk. You just show them to the near camera.
We'll do that.
So what we'll do is we'll go through we'll go through each of the different bundles, just briefly showing you what's available. I'll give you the price in pounds, but on the US the same discount will be reflected. Okay, so nobody's saving either side of the Atlantic more than the other, right? And then we'll do another little bit where Alison will show you the mechanism with the Waterfalls and just about what they are, because they're kind of the headline newest product that we've had out. All right, so I'm going to just switch that camera about.
Okie dokie.
Keep them entertained.
Okay.
Right.
As you can see, I've got a desk full here ready to share with you.
Dan, if you are watching, where is that mini cable? Because I need it.
Dan, what are you doing?
He's taking it home for him. Right.
It's in his pocket.
Probably is, actually. He always does carry a little bit of tech in his pocket. Right, okay. So, first up then, we'll talk about the laced bow and Victorian frame dyes. So, these are,
these were out a little while ago.
Yeah.
And they were ever so popular, and we didn't get any more of them. Don't know why, and I know there were a lot of people that wanted them. So if you were one of those people, definitely grab it now, because this is your little easels. So again, we showed you easels last week, and these are on exactly the same theme. So you've got, they connect on the back there, So that is how your die set looks. No, I'm fibbing. Right, your die set goes to there. So you've got one little bit, and then you recut this bit, and it goes on the front. And that is where you make your easel card. So then you can add your layers, your patterned layers, and everything that goes with it. So I have a couple here to show you. Bring your mousses in. This is one our Jen has made. So all this around the outside, it really looks metallic, but it's all done with embellishment mousse. And again, it must have been launched. I'm just saying this, all the samples seem to be Christmassy. So they must have gone out with either Christmas sentiments or at Christmas time. So we've got another one. This is showing all the different layers that are in the die set. And as well as that, you also have this little bow, which acts as your stop for your easel cards. You can see all the layers here, really, really pretty dies. And then you also get the layering die set that goes with it. So the layering die set is this shape, and this fits perfectly with the easel shape as well. And there's one bigger than this as well. So there are lots, whoops, get it the right way, Al. You get a huge die set. This is made just with the shaped card, the shaped layer. So beautiful, beautiful die set. Have a little look on the website and you will see the dies there.
Yeah, you'll see the dies all are laid out and the inspiration on there. So yeah, those two, that you get them for half price of what they were on RRP. So that would have been £49.98, but you're going to get that for £24.99. And in the UK, you'll get free shipping as well for that, and you get good shipping prices in the US. But I know you live all over the place in the US, so it's variable, but you get good prices. Right, okay, so yeah, that's your lace bow and Victorian frame ones, and then we'll go for something. So they were kind of traditional, but like your core sets. But then we also have these are probably the last of these now with the jungle buildables. Have you got any of the buildables?
I have got some buildables.
This is a buildable bunch, and these are just.
I've got quite a few of these to share with you.
Yeah.
Our girls loved the buildables. So we have a little Charlie Croc. Snappy birthday to you. He's your party animal, I think, Charlie Croc is. He's there ready to party Croc whenever you are.
That's what he's
Definitely.
doing.
Frankie Fox. Again, she's a little bit sultry. Yeah. But she could also be Freddy Fox. Take a bow away and she's Freddy. So don't think these are any sex in particular, boys or girls.
The accessories that came with each of the ones as well, you can swap them and use them on the
You can. So I think Charlie he must have come with the hat and the streamers. One came with the glasses and I can't remember which. I think that was the owl, the hat. Oh, was it? I can't remember.
No, the panda had
the glass.
Or the trophy.
Oh, I can't remember.
Panda had the trophy.
I'm sure you've got them all
there.
Or these will add to your collection.
Or these will add it, but they've each got like accessories, and again you can find out on the website. You can have a look at the different ones on tonic-studios.co.uk or tonic-studios.com. If you're in the USA, you can find your way over.
It's lovely seeing all these fold cards.
Yeah, they are good.
They are beautiful. Yes,
that's what this show has become. Just we get out the old cards we haven't seen for ages.
This is the trophy that comes with the panda. I do remember that one. And this one I love. This is done. I haven't got a year. I don't know whether it's in. Which ones are coming in this set? Have we got on there?
So in this set, you're going to get the Charlie Croc, Percy Panda, and Frankie Fox, and then the speech bubbles as well.
Right. I haven't got any speech bubbles, but they're a layering die set of speech bubbles. This is the lion's hair. If you've got the lion, this is actually the lion's hair, made cleverly into little bamboo sticks. I think they're
really clever.
Ingenious. And obviously we've got a hanger there for an 18th birthday. You don't get the champagne bottle, but you do get the rest. A baby card. So lots of ideas for these. Foxy ladies. So that's another cutie one. Have you got a bingo fan?
Good. Yeah, maybe the bingo fan.
Use your speech bubbles. I'm telling you I haven't got them, but these are your speech bubbles. And they come in layers.
People use them in different ways as well, just because they're quite of a unique shape. So you can...
exactly.
People use them as lots of different...
I think the bow came with Frankie.
I think it did, yeah.
I think it was the bow.
The bow.
So that's our little
Buildable
jungle animals.
Yeah, so as I said, Charlie Croc, Percy Panda, Frankie Fox, and Speech Bubbles, and you get those 44% off, and they will be £25.96 for your bundle there, and that's from £45.96 down. So,
and they will suit any occasion as well.
Definitely. All right. Next up, then we had a fancy florals die set now. So these are your Hello Beautiful, which was a frame, and then you had the simple florals die set as well.
Okay. Ignore the bottom card. The flowers you're going to get are these pop-up flowers that are on the top here. But you can make these quite 3D as well. You can layer them. I've layered them here, backed them. They're beautiful, beautiful little flowers that you can use on your cards, flat, 3D, whichever you fancy. So that's your flowers set. And then your frame set then. Our girls have gone to town with these. They've used a lot of Nuvo. So this is one, I think this is Aquaflows looking at this, done onto watercolour card. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving the colours. This one has been paper pieced. So not a bit of Nuvo in sight there. And again, that's popped on a box by Victoria. Who did this one? Christine. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is a mixture. So we've got a little bit of, I'm not sure whether these are shimmer powders. That's what they look like.
They're looking at the Hello Beautiful floral frame, yeah?
They are.
Looking at this, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
But you can see how it's used in all the different ways. You get the sentiment that comes with it as well. It's a lovely little sentiment.
Yeah, it looks nice on this now.
It does. It pops you.
And that's all your speciality card and your mirror cards and things like that. It's a great sentiment for that. Scripty ones look lush in that.
They do.
They look really good.
This is a good technique as well. You've used the frame, cut it out of cardstock, but used it as a stencil. And this has been inked through. It's a very, very gentle, very, very soft. And this is Aquaflows. But as you can see, it suits any medium. But if you don't want to use any of the colouring mediums, you can also just pop a bit of colour. And these have been layered as well. I'm not sure whether I can pick that up on the camera, but these flowers have been cut out and layered. Absolutely gorgeous. And that one is Jen. Who's done a bit of inking? I haven't got a name on that one. So beautiful cards, girls.
Yeah, really nice. You've got some like floral sets, so you get the full works there. So you can use these sort of small what are they calling it? Simple floral sets to elaborate on any of the cards or any of the other dies you're going to get today. So it could be well,
flowers go with anything. They're always a good addition to any card.
They've always been popular when we've done them, and those sort of cool sort of simple ones you can use in any way you want. Right then, okay, yeah. So that one on the florals, that is getting it for 36% off for £19.98. So that's just almost like £20 for that, and down from £30.98. So you're saving a bit more than a tenner there on those die sets. Next up, then got the final one before the main event. We've got sort of butterflies and florals and sort of botanical sets. This is what this bundle's all about.
So the first one, the way they come to you, they're a circle die with an outer die. So the outer die gives you this lovely pattern. Then you have two halves then. I haven't got the die set to show you. So have a little look online and then you'll be able to see what the die set looks like.
They're all on the website if you want to see all the dies in detail. But yeah, they're beautiful decorative ovals.
They are. This is the same one turned upside down. So you have two of these. But this is using the same one. So this is the Dragonflies. Absolutely stunning. Love the colours of that. That's Dawney's done that one. This is a lovely shaped card again. So here you can see the outer shape. So you've got a very decorative outer shape. Then you go in and you've got a plainer shape. And then you have your 2 layers. So here you can see the 2 layers on the butterfly die set. And they will mix and match. You can mix and match any of these shapes throughout the set as well. So that's another beauty. This is again, get it the right way. This is your dragonflies. And this is its opposing partner that comes in the set. So you can go from really dark, dramatic cards with these, using maybe a black colour to do your die cutting, and then using your brighter colours, as we've done here in the background. This is mousse, but this could have been shimmer powders, it could have been alcohol markers, it could have been watercolours, anything you fancy.
It gives you those circles, just give you a nice open space to work with in the middle. And then you can layer on top of it with all these nice silhouettes then. So you can do them in dark, like Ali says.
Yeah.
Silhouettes, but you can create awesome backgrounds. If you'd like your ink in and all your nouveau stuff, which you would have got in your kits or you've tried before, you create some awesome, it's just got a nice open space for you to build on.
This is a lovely little easel. Love the colours of this. This is very botanical, I think. Going with your greens and your twine. This is Sue has made this.
That's cool.
Beautiful, right? Sue. I'm loving all the mousse on it and the texture you've created there. You also get some little butterflies and dragonflies that you can layer up as well. So that is beautiful. And this is using all the little bits that come in your kit. Some of them have been snipped out of dies. Some are loose in the die sets. You've got little flowers. You've got a little dragonfly. I mean, that just pops with colour to me. If you've made a load of these cards and you've coloured everything in and you've got a load of bits that you've left over, then why not make a little collage card like this? I think it's stunning. And that's Christine as well.
Very cool.
Beautiful, Christine.
Lovely. So yeah, that's the penultimate bundle that you can see. And that is, so they're decorative dies. So they're like circles, aren't they? They are circles.
They are decorative
circles. Like, so really cool silhouettes and all kind of cool stuff. And they're 40% off. And the special price on the website is £41.47. That's for all 3 dies you're going to get.
If you go back through the lives, and I can't remember how long ago now, I did like a little pocket with it. Yeah, where the card sat into a pocket. So
yeah, that's it.
Go back a little while.
I want to say hey to everyone before I go and do the full camera work. Hello everyone on YouTube. Hi, hope you're all good on there. Lots of lovely people enjoying the show. And same goes on Facebook. Hello everyone. Sorry I can't say to everyone individually, but yeah, lovely to see you all on there. I'm glad you can join us. Right, okay, so now Alison's going to take us forward to the Waterfall dies, which are their headline on there, only because they're the most recent on there. And yeah, they are. You get both of them. So you get Floral Waterfall die set and the Tonic Studios Layering Cascade Waterfall die set. Ali's going to show you them both, and yeah.
There we go. Okay. So I'll show you the die set. What I'm going to show you first is there's been a few little queries how to open our new dies, because I know you want to keep the packaging so that you can keep storing them. Now, the easiest way I have found to do this is to take my craft pick. I don't know let me see if I can do it as a lefty. Pop your craft pick underneath your card and just draw it across, and hopefully then you can just keep it so that it's open. I've probably gone between the layers now. That's probably what I've done. There we are. So I've opened the top. No, I have gone between the layers. So not exactly what I wanted to do. And then out comes your die set. Well, this is still an envelope that is totally usable, even though the top is open. Your dies come with a piece of acetate over the top. You can either keep that and pop it back into the envelope, or you can use that for crafting. And this is your die set. So this is your layered cascade. You've got 22 dies in this set. So if I take away your main die set, or your main die that makes your Wonderfall, there we are. That's your main die, and that makes your mechanism. And then you have your toolbar that makes your little pulley bit. So there's your bar. And then the rest then is layering dies and decoration. So we have lots of layers, we have lots of little patterns for frames. All the ones I've got today, I'm afraid, are done with the other die set. So I'll show you them. You've also got It's a Boy, It's a Girl, It's Your Birthday. So we're kind of covering a lot of occasions there. It could be you just take the day off the end of birthday. It's your day. And then this is the other one then. This is the one that I've used to do a quick little demo for you. So I'll pull this one out as well. There we go. As well as everything else I've just explained, there's a pencil mark. I'm hoping I can show you on here. Every die has got its own mark in place where you can put the die back. So you know exactly then if you're missing a die on your set. Because if it's anything like me, I know we've had a good giggle on Facebook this week. I'm always saying, I can't find a die. I've lost a die, Karen. Where is it? So this one says Best Wishes. It's got beautiful layers, little flowers, and central panels on this one. So it's a little bit different. So I'm going to show you a couple of these. These are your mechanisms for your waterfall. The only thing I will say is if you're going to pop anything on the bottom, make sure it's really glued down well, because you can guarantee your Wonderfall will find the area that is not. So this has got loads of little wording bits on it. So we've got Dream Big, Time to Enjoy, Cherish Life, Have Faith, and Be Happy. What better sentiments can you have than that? This is one that's showing all your lovely layers. And at the bottom of this, we have Just For You. So again, just make sure everything is glued down because it will catch. There we go. And then we also have a Christmas one. So again, this is your tag that can go on the front of your Prezi. Wouldn't you love to have that on the front? And you can write a secret little message that is just for the recipient then. Nobody else is going to see it. So that's Merry Christmas. They look good on cards, but they also look good. This is a memory book that we made at the workshop back in January. I've got little photos in here, but I could also write a message at the bottom and you can pop it away and it is just for whoever you want to see it. So it says Best Wishes and I've decorated some with the lovely layers. So how do we make the mechanism? Right, what have we got? Let me just tip out my little goodie bag here and make a little bit of room. Do we have one of our mini Tim Holtz mats here that I can borrow? Do we have a mini? Perhaps some of you haven't seen the mini.
Maybe you want to take it out of the case. Give
Look at it. Look at this. This is my first stroke of one of these.
Even people at Tonic haven't got this.
Exactly. Do you know what? I think I might snaffle this one.
I won't sell them yet.
This might have my name on it. So there we are. There's your mat. Comes in this little carry case. So we have inches and centimetres, both on the same mat. Am I right in thinking there's a left-handed version as well?
Left-handed version in this one, and there's one in the large one now as well. So if you are a left-hander and you feel as if you've been neglected by the craft industry, Tonic have got your back. All right, so Yeah, it is a left-handed travel media mat and large one. And if you watch that demo of Tim showing it, he's saying like the best advice is like it's to be worked on, it's to be had fun with and to be had, to make a mess of it and all this stuff because that's what it's designed for, a work space.
If you like the little mats that came on the side of the large version, you have a mini version here as well. Look how dinky that mat is. That's just to take over to the sink and rinse under the tap, isn't it? I love it. Absolutely love it.
Have you got a small workspace as well? That's great for it.
Plus, if you go to classes, up to now, we haven't had a glass mat to take to classes. We've only had, what do you call them? The green mats. Self-healing mats, that's the ones I'm thinking of, which I never found very easy to cut on because I always found that my knife stuck into the mat. I've used a glass mat since I've been with Tonic and before that. Right, so what have I got here? Here's my mechanism. This is exactly how it's cut. So you have score lines. So you're just going to fold all your score lines. You don't need any scoring tool. They will just fold with your fingers. So that's the start of your mechanism. The little slits go on the top because that is where you're going to attach all your layers. This is my little bar. That has also got a fold line. I like to fold it so this is underneath, but that is just personal preference for me. If you want to see the bar from the top, you can. The little fold lines then, if you just bend those back, they can either fold around your mechanism. If I move my fingers, you can see exactly where they're going. Or they can be a decoration on your cards and you can lay them flat. And you could decorate the sides with flowers or something like that. Entirely up to you. Depends maybe how big your page is, how big your card is. It depends how much decoration you want. So, where do we go from here? You're going to need to pop tape on the back of these. Now, the easiest way I have found is to use my lines on my mat. Make sure that the bottom of your die, and it's the curved edge that we put in tape on, is flat on your horizontal line, and the side is on your vertical line. Doesn't matter which one, but just so that they're on a line. Then keeping that straight. If you've got 12mm tape, then you only need one strip of it. If you've got 6mm, then you're going to need 2. So there's my first, and it's not going to go all the way across. And then the second, I take right across. The reason I'm taping this and not gluing is because when you pop these onto your mechanism, you can't have any glue going over that fold line because it'll stop your mechanism from running. So I just trim off any excess tape I've got. There we are. And that's it. So when we're lining them up, one of the layers on the other one has got a straight edge. So you can just put the tape straight across the edge of that one. But because these are shaped, this is the easiest way. You can see the shaping on my tape there. So pop your back off, which is easier said than done sometimes. And you're going to line the top of this with the top of your waterfall. If I bring it over onto the white area, it may be easier for you to see. So that line, I'm looking at the sides because I want the sides even. So keep your sticky bit up in the air for a minute so you know your sides are even, and then bring it down until you're touching the top. Well, we're not completely even, but I've stuck it now. So I'm right to the top of my fold. So then we can bring that down one, and then we're going to go with the next one. So I've got alternating colours here. So we'll take the tape off again. Oh, come on now. Dearie me. Let's get my pokey tool. You know, when you think there's something I should have done beforehand, well, I think this is one of them. So again, we're going to line up, and we're going to line up with everything being in line with the top. So bring that down a little bit and try and line them up each side.
Designer's Choice dies, everyone, by the way. It's going to be launched on Friday, okay? So if you are looking on the website, you can get the notification when it launches, but Friday is when you're going to be looking out for that. Yeah, more from me and Ali on that soon. I can't say.
And that's something special.
That's something special too, right?
Have there been any pics go out yet?
I don't think we have done.
No.
I think we've
so
kept
it's
it,
totally
we've kept it
new.
a full screen. Yeah, but yeah, you're gonna be able to buy it from us on Friday direct from the store. Okay.
There we are. So just keep going, popping these on up to your score line and keeping them straight. There we go. And the last one.
Susan's asking, how do you find measurements out for the tonic dyes? Like,
how do I measure the dyes for?
Susan's looking into how to find the measurements of tonic dyes. So it should be on the packaging if you can see the packaging.
It usually says the largest on the packaging.
On the product pages themselves, some of them will have the measurements on there. If this is a specific one that you need, if you email
you can
us,
always give us a message.
Yeah, support@tonic-studios.com. We'll find it and get to our best here.
So there is your little mechanism. So we're going to stick this down now. You can either glue the back, but that gives you a little bit less room for your waterfall to pull through. I tend to put a foam pad. So I haven't got little foam pads, I've only got big ones today. So I'm going to cut one of these in half. This will go then on the back of the tab. If you were leaving the tabs out, you can still pop it on the inside, you would put it then. But because I'm folding them back, I'm going to pop it on the outside. And then we'll put this into our book. So there's my little tabs. So we've got one in here already. That one is going down. So we'll have this one going the opposite way, just to make it a little bit different. So take your sticky off your tabs and then just pop it in place. Right, your ribbon then to go through the bottom. The ribbon I chose here is a little bit chunky, I would say, to pop through. So we go in here, make sure your top line is straight. I'm looking at the top here and looking at the sides, just to make sure that they are level. And then pop down your mechanism. So the only thing that is glued to your card is that tab. Everything else is free. And that is what makes it a waterfall card and makes it easy for it to run. If you were popping a thick ribbon, I may well cut another base here. So when you're looking at the die, I would possibly put another one. I would chop it off at that front crease line there and stick that to the base. Because if you're going to be pulling on a piece of card, depending on how thick your card is, mine is only 216 GSM. So it's not going to be a really thick card for you to be pulling constantly. So if you're giving it to a child maybe, or someone you know is going to get a lot of fun out of the card, because they can be fun. Depending what you've written on them, you can have secret messages on them. As I say, this is a photo album because I've popped little photos inside. This one now, I've put a little bit of string. It will take pulling. I mean, I am pulling on that string, but I would say try and hold it at the top, just so that you've got a little bit more control. I can pull that string as well, but if you're a little bit harsh with it, it's not gonna withstand it. So you could put a ring reinforcer if you've got your memory books, and some of the little holes on the side have got a ring reinforcer. Maybe pop one of them on it. So there's our waterfalls, one without pictures and one ready to be filled.
Beautiful, I don't know.
And that's all there is to it.
There we go.
So off you go.
There you go,
with
everyone.
your waterfalls.
Hello, off you go with your waterfalls. There you go. Really cool mechanism, really cool one. I think when the first time we did waterfall, it was just another like one of those made a difficult easy thing easy, and as Alison showed, then really easy to do. So if you're looking for those, you can get both of those wonderful sets for 25% off, and that will take you to a new special price of £37.49. That's down from £49.98. And they're only recently, they're not too...
They've only just come out.
Yeah, they've only just come out. So, just out of exclusivity, and they're there for you at that discounted price. So, finally, the only thing they have to talk about is the big mystery bundle that's on everyone's lips, really. Everyone's talking about a mystery bundle. That's all people are talking about. It's for a reason. It's because there's so much value. So, over £100 worth of dies. They're all going to fit in a... what was the size again that they'll fit? So they'll fit in a smaller die machine.
Yes, they're all small die machines.
So there you go. So if you are worrying, if you maybe they're A4, because I know at Tonic we do a lot of larger dies.
We do.
But they'll all fit in a...
they'll all fit your big shot.
All fit your big shot, all right? So, you're going to get all those dies. So it's... I think the total RRP added together is £111.42. And you're going to get that for £25, okay, for that mystery die bundle. And the same goes in the US. So you get $138.92 for $30 in there. So there's some great dies in there, some really classics, and just a mix of all the different cool stuff. They're all available on the website, so get them while you can. It's all limited stock on all of these items. So the bundles as they are, get them while you can, and they're going to close midnight tonight, all right? So they're going to close. In the USA, you got a little bit longer, so you've probably got midnight your time, so we'll shut those off in the morning. But you've got probably another 5 or 6 hours, really, to buy. And the awesome thing is we've got the Candy Towers as well. They're on the shows with Jodie, and they're on again at 8 p.m. tonight, all right? So that's the final, that's the last call on them.
Fantastic.
So if you're looking for something cool like that, that's a real sort of showstopper, wow project, then the Candy Towers are for you, and Jodie's showing them off. Some awesome demonstrations on there too. So, that's from me and Alison.
I've just had a little thought, mind. Are you part of a craft group? Are you doing a Secret Santa? There's your presents for your Secret Santa.
That is a cool, definitely. Imagine that as a bundle for, you could, you get your...
Well, you could split it up, couldn't you?
You split it up, keep the best for yourself, and then you give out the rest.
Or do you give presents in your craft group? Who would say no to a die?
It could be,
as a crafter.
That's it. It could be a great one that, you're going to share out amongst... you're going to have a craft group, because we've been doing them weekly. So, if, say, you do a sort of a crop sort of thing every week or every couple of weeks, you could get yourself a bundle like this, share the dies out, or see what you can make out of the
Why not do a swap in your crop? Because it could be a crop swap. It could be that you've got some of the dies that are in your mystery bag. So why not swap them with someone who has also got dies to swap?
That's it. Well, have your own little craft battle set, because you probably have an hour and a half to make. Just share out all the dies and make what you can.
Yeah.
So, a big thank you to everyone who's tuned in on YouTube or Facebook. If you do have any questions, email support@tonic-studios.com, and we'll get back to you probably first thing in the morning now, because I know Cam's not here, but we'll get back to you with all those answers. So, loads to look forward to. But tune in with for Jodie later at 8 p.m. I'll run round to turn it on while Alison waves at the camera.
And we'll catch you on Friday for the designer choice.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.